Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and if you're watching this video, it's because you want to know everything there is to know about the BedJet 3. Well, stay tuned because I'm going to show you how it works, how well it works, and who I think is going to be most compatible with it, so stick around. All right, now before we get into this review, I just want to say, if throughout the course of this video any questions come up, please feel free to give me a shout in the comment section below and I'd be happy to help. Now, if you're watching this video, it's probably because you already know what the BedJet 3 is and you want to know how well it works. But in the event you have no idea what the BedJet is, basically it's an air climate comfort system designed to regulate the temperature of your bed while you're asleep. So essentially it does this by blowing air into your bedding. So whether you sleep warm or you want to sleep cool, you can customize it according to your personal temperature preferences. But before I get into all the fun features the BedJet has to offer, if you're curious about how to set it up, just Google Sleepopolis BedJet setup. It'll be the first thing that pops up and I take you through a step-by-step guide. All right, let's get started. Now, what I've got here is the single zone BedJet 3 with the single zone cloud sheet. Now, there are dual zone options available from BedJet, which are going to be better suited to couples or folks who want to enjoy individually heated or cooled sides of their bed. But this, the single zone BedJet and the single zone cloud sheet, is going to be best for either single sleepers or sleepers who both have the same temperature preferences. Now, like I said, the cloud sheet is not mandatory, but I'm recommending it because first of all, it can replace your top sheet. It feels just as smooth and soft as a 100% cotton top sheet would. So if you want to replace the top sheet that you already have in your bedding set and replace it with this, it is designed to be very compatible with the nozzle of the BedJet itself. So like I said, it is optional, but in my opinion, I think it's a good way to go. And like I said, how the BedJet is regulating the temperature of your bed is by blowing air into your bedding. Now, all of that is done using your remote, and the buttons themselves are pretty explanatory. So I'm actually getting hot, so we're just gonna go right into the cool setting. And the first thing that it pops up on the screen as soon as you hit cool is what the temperature is set at. So the lowest temperature that you have for cool is 66 degrees. As you can see, the cloud sheet instantly fills up with air and it's blowing cool air on your body, which feels very good. I will admit that I am a year-round hot sleeper. I keep the fan on in January, so this is feeling great. It just really feels like cool air is blowing on you, and it's also, as you can see, trapped under the cloud sheet, so it's not just dissipating into the environment. But then there are a bunch of other features as well. If you want to heat it up, just press heat. Oh, and then it gets very warm very quickly. It really just kind of makes the cloud sheet feel like it's just been pulled out of the dryer. The highest it goes for just the heat setting is 104 degrees, and it reaches that very quickly. I have to say I'm very impressed by how fast the temperature gets all the way up to its limit and all the way down to 66 degrees. Now, 104 is actually not the limit because there is a turbo button that has a 10-minute limit on it because it does blast 109 degrees at you. But basically, again, in that 10 minutes, it's blasting 109 degrees and it makes your whole bedding feel really toasty warm. Now, a few other special features that I think are kind of cool about this remote is you've got M1, M2, M3 buttons, which are buttons that allow you to save a particular setting. So if you want to jump right to, say, fan on the highest setting at 68 degrees, you can save that by pressing and holding either the M1, M2, or 3 button, and basically it allows you to personalize and save up to 3 settings. Another thing I like is we've got, for those of us, myself included, who are not super tech savvy, if you ever get confused or you're wondering if this isn't working right, there's a little question mark button. When you press it, all of the contact info that you'll need for BedJet pops right up, including the phone number, business hours, email. So if you've got questions, you know how to reach them. All right, let's talk about which sleepers are going to be most compatible with the BedJet. All right, so obviously folks who want to be able to regulate the temperature of their beds are going to be most compatible with the BedJet. But here are a few features that I think stand out. First of all, The warming and cooling functions happen quickly. Now, I have tested the Chili Pad, which is also a temperature control system. And one of my biggest issues with it is that it took a while, like 30 minutes plus, in order to actually reach the temperature that I was setting it at. So definitely one of the biggest perks for the BedJet, in my opinion, is how quickly the temperature regulation happens. And as far as what it feels like, I have no complaints there either. The cool breeze, of course, I do keep it on the lowest setting of 66 degrees, feels just like this constant cooling breeze that's keeping you feeling fresh and dry. Meanwhile, the warming setting really makes the cloud sheet or even the fitted sheet or the bedding that you're using feel like they've just been pulled out of the dryer. But instead of losing that fresh from the dryer feel, it just stays that way for as long as you want it to. Now, speaking of which, on the remote, there is a timer setting so that you can set the timer so that the cooling or warming functions can go off while you're fast asleep. Now, another thing that I prioritize with bedding in general is a good return policy and easy wash care. And I'm pleased to report that this has got both going on. So first of all, the cloud sheet is 100% cotton. You can wash it with the rest of your bedding on either a cool or warm cycle with a mild detergent, tumble dry on low heat. So that's pretty simple. But it also comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee return policy, wherein basically you have 60 full days to kind of see how you like it, see how it works with you or your partner. And if you don't, you just send it on back within that time frame and you'll be 100% refunded. Now, of course, there are a few things to note before you make up your mind. So first of all, the BedJet unit itself is not completely silent. In fact, it makes kind of this whirring white noise sound. Now, right now, I've got it at 50% fan speed and you can kind of hear it. But if you turn it all the way up to 100% fan speed, you can hear it does get kind of loud. Now for me, this is no problem because I love the white noise of a whirring fan. However, if you are a very light sleeper or you need absolute silence in order to fall asleep, this is definitely something to consider. But additionally, I have to say the instruction manual that comes with every BedJet, and it does let you know kind of how to set things up, of course, and what you should expect in each BedJet set, was not easy to understand. Now, like I said, this is not the first temperature control system that I've set up, but as far as the instruction manual goes, it was definitely the most difficult to comprehend. Additionally, some information was left out in the instruction manual. It didn't say anything about the M1, M2, M3 memory buttons that allow you to save particular settings. And I kind of had to figure that out on my own. So again, not the easiest instruction manual to understand. And of course, the last thing to make mention of is the price. So of course, you do have a wide range of options, whether you want a single zone, a dual zone, with a cloud sheet, without a cloud sheet, but regardless, ranging from $450 to about $1,000, it's just not going to be in everyone's price range. Well, that's it for me, but for every last detail on the BedJet 3, or you want to know more about how it compares to the Chili Pad, be sure to check out my full written review, which is linked below. Now, if you're really on a mission to sleep cool, definitely check out our roundups of the best cooling mattresses by Googling Sleepopolis Best Cooling Mattress. Now, I do hope you found this review to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, as we're always uploading more content with one main thing in mind: to get you some better sleep. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.